sound of a 12 string. Now, the 12 string guitar is unique for several reasons. Just the pairing of the strings, where you have 6 sets of strings, 4 of those sets being tuned an octave apart, and the other 2 being tuned in unison, which gives that jingling sound. Like playing guitar in stereo. Now, the 12 string, for the most part, for most people is and I would like say in the course of playing, let's say a 2-hour show, you're probably going to use it for maybe 3, maybe 4 songs at the most. Most people. And there's very few people who've made the 12 string their primary acts, so to speak. Now you got people like that have made the 12 string the cornerstone of their career. You got people like, the first one that comes to mind, of course, is Leo Kottke, Lead Belly, and those are the main 2 that come to mind. And you got other people that have dabbled in it, like Alex Lifeson from Rush, some of the other guitarists, like in the folk era and stuff like that, the folk rock movement. But for the most part, the 12 string is a specialty guitar that you're only gonna only use for certain things. So I think with that in mind, there's a few things you should know before you buy a 12 string. As with any guitar, I think the first thing, of course, is if you can, play it before you buy it. Now, of course, with the advent of these online stores, like you got a lot of online stores now that you can buy stuff like that from, like Sweetwater, Musician's Friend, or I think it's Musician's Friend, and Zounds, a few others. But usually you should be able to find some of these guitars that just about every major city now has. I don't know, I'd say every major city, but a lot of major cities have either a Sam Ash or a Guitar Center, where you can find where you can go actually play the guitar, get your hands on it and play it. I suggest that, like I said, with any guitar, whether it be 12 string, 6 string, whatever. Also, with the 12 string, be prepared to spend a lot of time tuning. 12 string will go out of tune a lot. Now, one of the things that I kind of do that kind of keeps mine in tune a little more is I tune down a whole step. Thus, you see the capo on at the 2nd fret. I tune down a whole step. Another thing that I kind of do differently on my guitar. Now, most of these come with where the strings that are doubled. You have the heavier string on the bottom, but on mine, I made sure I put the heavier string on top in the pairs that are. I mean, I'm talking about the pairs that are double. I mean the pairs that are tuned to knock them apart, bro. On the first 3 anyway, the E, A, and D strings, I got them where the heavier string is on top. The last thing I want to suggest is cheaper is not necessarily better when it comes to a guitar. If you're gonna buy a 12 string, I'll be prepared to spend about somewhere within the $250 to $300 range. But I'm not saying that you can't find a good quality guitar for that, but it's gonna be few and far between. So those are just a few of the things that I wanted to talk about that I thought you should know before buying a 12 string. pretty much covers everything for today. This is the musician corner, and I'm your host, Maestro Eddie C. McLeod, and thank you for your time, and I hope this has been helpful to you.